Okay, so this is day 2 of our listening journey here, and we're looking at another string quartet. Today's string quartet is titled Spinning Silence in the Impossible Blue. It was written in 2016 by John Nelson, and I'll be honest, I'm going to be a little bit biased in this session, I guess, because John Nelson was one of my teachers at the University of North Texas, and he was my supervisor when I wrote my dissertation there. I think he gave me this score in graduate seminar when he was presenting on his own music. And from what I can remember, he also shared his graduate work, which was an analysis of Elliott Carter's Penthode. So when I listened to this back in 2019, it would have been, I really had the impression that his work was heavily influenced by Elliott Carter. We'll see if I still feel that way. There is a score follower for this, if you're familiar with the YouTube channel Score Follower. So you can watch the score there. That's probably what I'll be doing. To give some context for the piece, it was written for the Lydian String Quartet, which is an American string quartet based in Boston. And this work is inspired by flocking algorithms, or the flocking of birds. I'm excited to listen to it, but Dr. Nelson's music can be a little bit challenging, so I actually might have a nap before I listen to this. It's about 12 minutes long, the recording I'm listening to, and I'll get back to y'all and let you know what I thought. I hope you're listening along, and this is String Quartet number 2. Okay, so I listened to this just through my phone speaker lying down, admittedly, but it's good. I really appreciate that it has a concept and it really explores what this might sound like. There's a lot of high modernist string quartets like this out there that don't have a unique identity, right? So not only am I impressed by his mastery of serial technique and counterpoint and stuff, I really like the fact that there's these long gestures, often with the entire ensemble really close together, that just sort of move slowly up and down, and there's this intricate counterpoint going on. It kind of reminded me of something that Luigi Nono would write. Like I've seen a few scores by Nono that are like really conceptual like that, and very like graphic. Like you can visually see the idea on the page, and it's a good listen. I'd be curious to hear it faster, because this performance was about 12 minutes and the score calls for 10, which I think is significantly faster, so it'd be really interesting to hear it with that kind of intensity. But I think the Lydian Quartet did a great job. I'm assuming this is the premiere recording, and I also think that the opening is really good. Like the unison moment um, and the first like 2 minutes of it are really really strong, and and the ending's pretty good too. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Again, I do have a bit of a bias. Like I'm not gonna be very critical of John because he's um, you know, a really important person in my life and the sweetest guy. So, but I do really think this is a good representation of his acoustic music and a really good piece. So, if you're a string quartet, consider playing it, and if you're a regular listener, consider listening to it.